muscling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge, and the challenge was how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game score? Was it as a 20-point-a-game score? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game score? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game, and I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
They get the rebound. In the corner, Okoro with it. The wide open look here for Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. 3-point lead. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets the coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Raptors with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Banton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Pass to Mobley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Mobley's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs. The kick out to Porter. Lets it go with a 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Outside Flynn. Back to Young. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Garland. The shake. Here's Osman. Outside Garland. Good defensive work there by Young. Raptors trailed by 3. Stolen by LeVert. Pushing it up. Here's Allen. And he slams it down right on the top of Thaddeus.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Here's Flynn. Takes it inside. It's LeVert on the wing. Beyond the arc. Porter pulls it in.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And the Raptors call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Pass to Love. Mobley outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Smart play there by Mobley, a coach's son. Man, this guy, he's been around the game his entire life.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Back to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. And stolen by Love. Here's Mobley. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Richard, you were part of the Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Back to Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland leading the charge.
An equally gifted scorer and passer. Garland, unselfishness, it just keeps the defense on its toes.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Clock is at 3. For 3, Van Vliet. You can't get that one to fall. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Mobley outside. Garland left side. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Raptors trailed by 5. To the wing on the left. Siakam with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul. 3rd quarter of basketball. About a minute and a half in. Back to Siakam. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The break started with the steal by Allen. Look, those live ball turnovers, they will get you.
For Cleveland, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And really deep 3 that time. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
And what a tool for Van Vliet to have. We know he is great driving it. So when he's using the pull-up, it's really effective.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Mitchell.
And look at how focused Van Vliet is on D, not allowing the shooter any space.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Another shot. Back to Mitchell. Rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instinct.
And the Raptors call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
To the paint. Here's Anunoby. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the middle. It's LeVert on the wing. And another miss by Cleveland. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Siakam outside. Inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Siakam's got 4 this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Back to Love. They need this one. And Love throws it down.
Oh, that's how you flush it. I see you, K-Love, showing still got a little bit of bounce.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Love inside. Anunoby sends it back. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Barnes. Anunoby in the corner. Down low. Siakam. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
The Cavaliers getting their 7th free throw attempt here. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Intense shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Big frame, good score. Pump fake for Allen. This is too much for the defense.
Jarrett Allen at the line for your Cavaliers.
And he sinks the second. Here's Banton. No points in the game yet for him. Young's shot is off. The 3 from Garland. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Raptors. He notched. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Cavaliers trail by 4. To the middle. Rejected by Young. Out left to the wing. Here's Banton. Young's shot is off. Pass to Allen. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
On the wing, Porter. Just 4 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Garland with the bucket.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Banton. Back to Porter. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Young with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Raptors lead by 8.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Right side, Porter. Three-pointer. Here's Young. Mobley with the block. Kicks it out to Allen. Right side, Garland. Second shot opportunity. And Allen with the layup. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. A nice shot by Flynn.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And this is how dominant Allen can be. If you continue to feed him, he will reward you.
Back to Flynn. Stolen by Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Outside Flynn. Back to Birch. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 3. 1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pass to Barnes. He gets that one. 16 points for Siakam.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Allen, that's good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
LeVert in the corner. Inside. Here's Allen. Good D by Siakam. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Trent with the wide open look. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Anunoby with it. There's 18 seconds left in the game.
His second team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Well, Van Vliet looks determined at the line, set to deliver for his team.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Now.
Water. Wet.
Oh my God,
1, 2, 3.
Ronnie.
Okay. He gon' need a first aid kit, ain't doing the waiting. Free just like the Masons. Giant what I am, attack on Titan. A beast in your reality, something like liking. To your I'm taking a liking. There's a cup of Joan, I talk about biting. Why they mosquito, they always be biting. Striking like lightning, my watch on Ben 10. Like vitamins with the non-rubbers on me, and then it's the economy, cause it texted them properly. It said up here with the paper, it said I do origami, it said okay, wipe him nose, we cold, we follow the code. I'm an animal, you see silo, horns on the top of the head, go. We told, just like Starburst. Send a ghost, then he fin him on bro. None of that picky, I eat my need to mo. Go, yo, go, put that on, go, yo, go, put that on, I go crazy, I Steve-O. Keep the Dragon Ball Z, pick it low. Think I'm scared to get Geronimo. Wish it would like Pinocchio knows. We gon' like one of Barney toes. That's just how it goes. All of my opponents get from the head to the flow like a rubber band. We show resistance, set up in flight. Harry Potter or Peter Pan, we gon' sort of something like Daniel Son, call me senpai. Animated the world, but no. You all did it, you're fluently like a hang dry. So it's the hateful. I'm on the trunk bike, like a skate bike. Golden light retriever, wonders like a Stevie. From the bottom, like crown on me like Nefertiti. Liddy like trip and drown in the city. I got my floaty daily. Go, yo, put that on. Go, yo, go, put that on.
Rocket Man drop on the green. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bad. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man racks in my pocket, man. Diamonds, they dripping like Aquaman. My life is sweet like a chocolate. I do not with them operatives. Think I might start a monopoly, ooh. Think I might buy me an Ivy League school. Mom couldn't buy me the popular shoes. Now I can.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. LaForce, our reporter tonight. Pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Here's Anunoby. Drains it from 9 feet away. Here's Portland now. 4-point game. Pass to Nurkic. On the wing, Simons. From outside, off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Nurkic with the ball. Lets it go. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Nice decision by Nurkic to just simply square up and knock that one in.
To the paint. Here's Siakam. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The 3, here's Lillard. Rebound by the Raptors.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Barnes, it's good.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Lillard. Grant in the post. Out to Lillard. Corner shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Back to Siakam. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Siakam's got 8.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
It's stolen by Barnes. Minute 32 left to play in the first. Down low. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Pass to Hart. Launches it. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
Outside Barnes. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Trent outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Lillard outside. And the foul on Garrett. Trent. That's his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. 41 seconds left in the first. Pass to Eubanks. Payton up top. Shot clock at 5. And here's Grant from the arc. That shot off the mark. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Outside Barnes. Trent outside. Simons with a steal. Here's the break. Oh, Grant throws it down.
That is a good option. You could throw that ball just about anywhere, even the top of the square. Jeremy Grant ripping one off.
Knocks down the triple. Grant's got 5 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers out in front.
The Trailblazers, 13.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Portland.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Pass to Eubanks. Here's Watford. From deep. Barnes with the rebound. Trent outside. Here's Siakam. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Back to Payton. Pass to Little. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Otto Porter Jr. has had some of his production drop in the past couple seasons, but still relied upon as a guy who can stretch out the defense or he can knock down some threes.
Outside Porter. Out to the right wing. Pass to Young. To the middle. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. So what do you think Otto Porter Jr. has to do to regain that old form, Brent?
Well, I think last year he's in a great position with the Warriors in the role that he played. So leaning more into that, just being a guy available on the perimeter to knock down open shots and take as many as you can at that point.
Outside Payton. Pass to Nurkic. Off target with the 3.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Flynn. Over to the left wing. Back to Young. Outside Porter. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And the basket by Birch. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Pass to Watford. Here's Payton. Portland, no good that time either. So it's Toronto now. They've led by as much as 10.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Timeout called, Portland. A big group substitution here for Portland. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lillard outside. Jacks up a three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
It's stolen by Hart. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Pass to Simons. And here's Lillard. Buries the corner three. And it's a tie ball game.
You just can't give Lillard an inch out there. He's going to shoot that one incredibly fast.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And here's Grant from the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, nice. Smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
To the inside. Birch. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Birch has got 11 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Shot by Nurkic, no good. The Raptors with a lead. To the wing, right side. Pass to Young. Five on the clock. Back to Birch. And Birch slams it in.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
To the paint. It's tipped. Now Young with a steal. Here comes Toronto on the push. Finished off the break. And it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Raptors out in front, up by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, BA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Pass to Ben. Down low. Got a hand on it.
Grant's got some bursts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
And Toronto calls time here. On defense, the Trailblazers. They trail by 6. Back to Siakam. It's blocked. And here's Lillard. Pass to Grant. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Grant's got 11 points.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Lillard outside. There's the triple. again. It's Portland with a three.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town. These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Oh, nice shot by Lillard.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
I just love the aggressive finish.
No, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Hart. Fires the three. Toronto grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Outside Barnes. Siakam with it. Defended by Nurkic. Shot clock at 3. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Now it's a 6-point Toronto lead. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Siakam pulls down the board. Right outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Barnes has got 6. Timeout called, Portland. Making a change here. 1:52 left to play in the third. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Hart. Back to Eubanks. And here's Grant from the arc. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
And Peyton, here we go. Here's Winslow. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Winslow. Portland again missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Outside Peyton. Pass to Grant. Let's go with a 3. Portland again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Siakam gets it to go.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Outside Winslow. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Benton. Outside Porter. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Porter. Back to Flynn. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift-wrapping points.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Simons. Out to Lillard. Takes a 3. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now here's Birch. The kick out to Young. 5 to shoot. Here's Porter from outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Off a nice feed. This is Porter's game. Lots of rhythm in that shot.
Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Out to the right wing. And Young slams it in.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Pass to Little. Inside. Here's Watford. And he jams it home with authority.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. To the wing on the left. There's Young with the 3. Here's Birch. And Birch slams it in.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And here's Grant from the arc. No luck on that one. And Toronto will come the other way.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Pass to Ben. And here's Porter. The 3 is up. Shot clock at 6. Offensive board. Here's Young. Lillard pulls down the board.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Takes the 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Raptors.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And here's Porter outside. Pass to Flynn. Grant with a steal. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. Young inside. That one is off. Some solid defense from Lillard. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And we know it. We've seen it. Lillard's range extends well beyond the three-point line. Hard to keep a hand in his face from that far out.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this.
히말라야 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 히말라야 난 얼마나 더 많이 더 일을 해요 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침에를 버늘 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party 난 다 밀었어 오랜만에 we